はいどうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。KT ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで NBA 2K マイケリアやっていきたいと思います。さあ、本日はジャズでございますね。今日もスリーポイント打っていくわよ。リバウンドも取っていくわよ。アシストはそこそこに頑張るわよ。一応ね、トリプルダブル、クワドルプルダブルは目指していきたい。
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers on Thursday. Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
Tonight, you are facing off with Ace Bailey. Any thoughts on that?
Wait. The guy from Rutgers, right? Honestly, no. I only watched college basketball in March, and they didn't even make the tournament. I've heard he's good, though, or at least supposedly. Obviously, he got drafted above me, but I guess we'll find out if the hype is real.
I guess we'll find out. Thank you, MP.
Yeah.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. Let's check out
Thank you,
Indiana's starting
MP.
lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nimhart.
さあ、
The
今日からス
forward
タメンだ
spots
わよ。
with Neesmith and Siakam. And it's MP in at the 5. And for Utah, they've got Filipowski. Collier out there with George. Then there's Bailey. And it's Kessler in at the center. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And front and center on the latest issue of Time Magazine, who other than MP?
And he's been making headlines, turning pages and turning heads. The story
いやー、
just
早急
about
にディ
writes
フェンス上げ
itself.
ないとね。
And let's check in with Helen. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You're right. Seems his moment
絶対今の
has
中に切り
arrived.
込んでいっていい
Thank you for the
いいだろう。
report. Just 5 on the clock. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coach?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
Floats it up there for Siakam. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, you can see how big this guy plays inside. Siakam, tremendous vertical.
Outside, George. Here's Kessler.
あ、なんで
Playing the low block, and that one's good. Kessler's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul
相
team.
変わらずの中でや
To
られ
get
るんだよ
experience like that
な。
playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
MP, no good.
パシ
Looking at the
か
last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the Timberwolves. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax, but Right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps.
No, ファウルじゃないの
You're
今
not
の。
gonna see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
ボックスアウト内の範疇か。
Pass to Filipowski. Over Siakam. The shot by
Alright.
Filipowski, no good. Pacers leading by 5.
Okay.
And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Filipowski. Now
打
Bailey.
たないんかい。
Nice ball movement by
打
Utah.
たないんかい。
Kessler.
打たないのか、
setting
打てないの
the
か。
pass to Collier. Shoots over Nembhard. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Siakam. And a wide open look for MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 12 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Collier. And yes, it's good.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a
圧
nice
倒
move
的に中で得
inside.
点される
Into
確
the
率
timeout
高い
here
と思うん
taken
だ
by
よ
Rick
な。
Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Siakam. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard.
タイミングを
And
完
it's
璧にミス
TJ
った。
McConnell in for Halliburton. Pass to Collier. On the wing, Markkanen. Defended by Mathurin.
打たないんだよね。打てないのか
Pressure
ね。
the
知らないけ
screen.
ど。
Here's Collier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, a late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2020.
変えられた。
You're a scrub, MB. You're a scrub.
ザコがほぼダブルダブルスコアで勝ってるんだ
against
けど。
George. MP way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
From another zip code, MP, have at it.
On the court for Indiana. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard.
最悪。
And it's MP in at the center position.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And MP throws it down.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside, Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Stolen by
ナイススティー
Nembhard
ル。
for the finish. Now
Okay.
it's on to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Just a great job by Andrew Nembhard when to leak out and how to finish in the open floor.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as
い
well.
They
や
get
ー
the
ナイスリバウン
rebound. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Utah making a change here. Kessler's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Siakam. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's TJ McConnell in for Halliburton. Bailey passes to George. Bailey with the ball. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Clock at 4, and the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And how about we check out the group of rookies with the best percentages from the charity stripe this season? 5th is Ace Bailey.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
MP up top. He's covered by Kessler. MP kicks to Toppin. Kicks it out to MP. Nails the wide open jump shot. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Inside, the end of the drought.
おーい、中でやられんといてくれ。
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
It's stolen by Bailey.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Outside, George. And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find...
We all have big expectations for MP, and he's crushing it. Lets his game do the talking. You like to see that from a young player.
I don't think there's any doubt that he's going to go far in this league.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Pacers.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot.
That'll do it for our show.
さあこのまま得点をし続けてできればパスも回したい。
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
Let's go to the sideline for a report on Tyrese Halliburton. Allie, what are they telling you there?
Indiana's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play. And even though there's a moderate recovery time, he's also confident that the moment
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Kyle Filipowski is out there with Bailey. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Walker Kessler. It's Collier in at the shooting guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back over to you guys.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, Ace Bailey's draft journey was highly scrutinized, and it wasn't just his height, but at the combine he measured over 2 inches shorter than he'd been listed in college. Rather, his refusal to work out for any team surprised a lot of folks and executives around the league, but it didn't scare off the Jazz, who selected him 5th overall.
Not everyone can shoot like him. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
打ってみろよ。打たないんかい。打ってみろよ。入らねえんだろう、どうせ。
Screen on Nembhard. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here comes the break. And a wide open look for Siakam. The offensive rebound. Pass to Halliburton.
いやー、味方のゴール下が入らないんです。相手のゴール下めっちゃ入るのに。打ってみろ。打ってみろ。打たないんかい。その距離でも打たないんかい。
And stolen by Siakam. MP inside. Defended by Filipowski. Halliburton outside. In the corner, it's MP. Fires from deep. Kessler with the rebound.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Filipowski in the
打
corner.
ってみろ。打たないんかい。
Kessler. Kessler is
絶対打たない意志を感じる。
pocket six. And
最悪まして
Kessler throws it down.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Into the timeout here taken by Rick Carter.
第4クォーター4分しかないんですけど。
Rob and be yours. Rob.
Nembhard against George.
ほら打てよ。
Pass to
打たないんかい。
It's George on the
打ってていい
wing.
な。ある意味。
And the lead is down inside single digits.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over the screen.
On the floor right now for the Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. They get a hand on it. Halliburton with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Collier. He's covered by Halliburton. Now George. 11 feet away. Nembhard there for the rebound. Here's Halliburton. MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
MP looking solid from there.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Halliburton. Kessler. Strong move off the glass.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Pacers leading by 10. Here's Bailey. Oh, and right time and right place defending there. For Indiana, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Knocks down the 3.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
1:33 left in the fourth. Trying again. Ended up and in.
We see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends.
Drained from outside.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing
倒して
down.
くれるような点差ではないという
Here's Bailey. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Launches it. MP with the rebound.
やばい、これあと
The
5ポゼッ
Pacers
ションも
shooting
ないだろ、ディフェンス多
51%.
分。
Really solid.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pacers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll
Ato
take
3
the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Nurkic there for the rebound.
珍しい。あの展開もう打たないでしょ、普通。
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin.
あ、やばい、アクセス拒否だけ上がってない。最悪。だからやられるまくったからな。
Wow. So that was the Bailey dude everyone had been talking about all this time. Him? Seriously? Not impressed. Dude is still raw.
You think it's fair to say that Europe helped you move past him as a prospect?
Not on the draft boards, obviously, but in real life, yeah, it did. He'd have been better off going to Europe or the G League. Like, for real, who was the last big-time hooper who came out of Rutgers? You? No. I can't name one. What about you, Xander?
Dante Jones. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. That was before he transferred to Duke, though.
Exactly.
So that's fair.
Ah, これら辺は、あ、でもなんかあれなんだな、選択制になったんだな。へえ。さあ、なんです。あ、ジムね。なんか外にあるけど、なんだこれ。なんかあんのか。あ、マイコートに行け。あ、トレードに影響を与える。きっちゃーきっちゃートレードに影響を与えさせていただきます。そこを完了しないといけないのね。はい、ということでまあ、今日も勝ったということで、まあサクサクと次回もやっていきたいと思います。キャブス強いな。まあうちも負けてないから、どっかで直接対決は NBA カップとかでやりそうか。まあ頑張っていきたいと思います。はい、ということで本日この辺で終わりたいと思います。さよなら。